Tēnā koutou tamariki. Welcome to story time. Today we're going to be reading Comet the Fairy Dog by Mary Murphy. This book is about Comet the Fairy Dog. I hope you like it. This is what I look like. I'm no bigger than a bee. I'm bigger than a bee and smaller than a mouse. And I can fly. Me, actual size. The first thing I did was get born. I was a helpless baby. Fairy dogs have one puppy at a time. At last my eyes opened, and I saw my mother's soft, kind face. I began to grow. Soon I could walk. I spent all day with my mother. Then I learnt to fly. I wanted to fly and fly and fly. I learnt lots of other things too. Baking, sharing, reading, making light, hiding. Fairy dogs shine when they move their wings at night. Knowing friends, knowing enemies, drawing, camping, finding my way. But flying was the best. Our home was an old shoe, cozy and clean, under a blackberry bush. I loved it, but it would not be my home forever. When I was 1 year old, it was time for me to find a home of my own. I said goodbye to my mother. "Good luck, Comet," she said. Then I flew out into the world. I flew far from our shoe, over the blackberry bush, past the old oak tree, to the stream at the end of the garden. There I saw a boat. "What a great home," I said. I cast off and sailed down the stream. Faster and faster we went, until suddenly the boat tipped over. Phew, it's a good thing I can fly. "That boat wasn't a great home at all," I said. So I tried an old nest with lovely views, but it was too spiky and wobbly for a fairy dog. An empty rabbit burrow. It was nice and cool, but too wet for me. A bird box. It was happy and friendly, but too crowded for a fairy dog. A clean and cozy tree hollow. It was too noisy for anyone except Owl. Somewhere in the garden is the perfect fairy dog home for me, I thought. These are all the different places in the garden. We have Wicked Cat's window, Grace's water, Grace's kennel, the bench, the vegetable patch, the bird bath, the lavender bush, the new apple tree, the bird box, thistle forest, tree hollow, pond, mum's shoe, the blackberry bush, meadow, rabbit burrow, stream. I flew all around the garden looking for a new home. Suddenly I heard a twig crack. Meow! Wicked Cat leapt out from the lavender bush, slashing her claws at me. Phew, it's a good thing I can fly. I zipped off in a flash. Wicked Cat chased after me. I flew faster. Then it began to rain. Disaster! How was I going to escape Wicked Cat? Fairy dogs can't fly when their wings are wet. Quick, this way, squeaked a little voice. Wicked Cat hates thistles. It was Grey Mouse, peeping out from the thistle forest. I ran after her into an upside-down flower pot. The flower pot was cosy and clean. The rain pattered on the roof like a friendly drummer. I sat with my new friend, safe and dry. It felt like home. And now it is my home. It is my fairy dog upside-down flower pot home. I live near lots of friends. Do you know one thing fairy dogs love about living near friends? Visiting. It's visiting with Swallow, Snail, Grace the house dog, Angel the baby rabbit, Owl, and Grey Mouse. Sometimes I visit Mum in the old shoe, under the blackberry bush. Sometimes she visits me in my upside-down flower pot home in the thistle forest near the shed. And sometimes we go for a fly. The end. Well, I hope you liked that story, and I hope you're having a great day whatever you're doing. I'll see you next time.